We are learning a new rule for angles today. The new rule has a long name. It is complementary. Complementary angles. Okay, it's a really long name. Complementary. Complementary angles is what we're learning about today. Has anyone heard the word complementary before?
Yes.
Yes? What does it mean not in the maths classroom? It means you say something nice about someone. Okay, so if I compliment you, I might say that I'm really impressed with the work you did this morning. That is nothing to do with angles, is it?
No.
At all. Shh.
YouTube.
Quiet. So complementary angles have nothing to do with the word that we understand as complementary. It is a completely new meaning of the word. Alright? So I don't want you to see angles as being nice to each other. We're going to learn what complementary means. Now, you can all tell me what this picture is, can't you?
Right angle.
It's a right angle, okay? So everybody knows that's a right angle. What do we know about this angle? How many degrees does it have?
Is it 12?
Not 12. It's 90. Sophie? No. Okay? We know that this angle is 90 degrees. Is everyone happy with that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, complementary angles are when the angles together make 90 degrees. Yep. We're going to write something in a second. Okay? At the moment, you're just listening. So, complementary angles, oops, my board's being a bit weird, are when I have more than one angle. So on their own, they don't make a right angle, but together, they make right angles. So we're going to write a sentence about that. So this bit you are going to write. So you should already written complementary angles as a heading. And we're going to say complementary angles add to 90 degrees. That's the sentence you're writing. So write that in your book. Complementary angles add to 90 degrees. So they are not right angles, but together they make a right angle. Alright, so if I draw a picture, like, hang on, I'm just going to line up my board because it's being a bit fussy. There seems to be a bit of chatter. I don't really need to hear that. Okay, so if I had a picture that looks like this, so I know it's a right angle, and I know this one is 40 degrees. Okay, this one here is missing. I know that it's a right angle, so I know they're complementary. What does it have to be?
The same number.
Can't be the same number because if that was 40 and 40, what's 40 plus 40? 80. Does 80 make a right angle?
No.
No, it has to make what to be a right angle?
40 and 50.
40 and 50 make 90. So this missing angle here, I need to make it that it has to be 50. So the way I did that is I said 90 minus 40, and it gave me, oops, not 40, 50 degrees. So this missing angle here has to be 50 degrees for them to be complementary angles. Yep, I want you to draw exactly what's on the board in your book. So I want you to draw that picture. I want you to draw the 40 and the 50, just like that in your book. Okay, I'll give you a second to do that. That was very fast. You are fast, are you?
Yes, you are.
Alright, ready for the second picture?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to scroll this down a bit. Now, in my second picture, sometimes in... Jad, have you written that down? Okay, writing it down, please. Okay, so in this second picture, clearly it's another right angle. and I've given you a little angle here, that's 10 degrees. Now what I'm going to put in the gap there is I'm actually going to put a letter. So instead of just having a blank spot, I'm going to put a letter there. So I'm going to choose the letter A just because it's a nice letter, it's the beginning of the alphabet, so let's go with A. So that gap there, that angle that's missing, is going to be called A. But we also need to know what number it's worth. Now we know it's a right angle, we know they're complementary, we know this little bit's 10, so what does A have to equal?
80.
A has to equal 80. So in my working, I would write that A equals 80 degrees. Is everyone happy with that? So sometimes they mark the missing angle with a letter, and then you can tell me what that letter is because you know what a right angle has to add up to. Is everyone happy with that? All right, let's do one slightly trickier. Okay, scrolling up, so make sure you're keeping up with me. Now, let's see, we're going to use green this time. Can you all see green?
Yes.
All right, so these angles, I have a 30 degrees, a B, and a 20 degrees. Now they still are all going to make a right angle, so a little bit more thinking, what does B, the missing angle B, have to be?
40.
It has to be 40. Is everyone happy with where Lily got that answer from? So she did 90 and then she minus 20 and minus 30 and was left with that B has to equal 40 degrees. Okay, can we stop the video there and you're going to try